Hi all, welcome to Salesforce in 5 minutes. In this video, we are going to solve a bit of a problem that my customer is facing. So right now, I have built a website for a salon enterprise. And the problem is that the customer, let's consider this as a customer is trying to chat with the agent, and what they do is they just try to send this kind of message that they do want to do their haircut, but don't want to include that saloon prices as well, right? So instead of that, they are just providing their own phone number inside the chat, and they're asking the agent to directly contact to them rather than going through whole salon services, right? So the agent will directly go to their place and get the service done without including the salon. So I think so that's hurting my business or my customer's business completely, right? The revenue is completely dropping because of this. So we have to find a way in order to solve this problem. So this is what my actually customer is facing right now. The customer are directly sending his customer are directly sending the phone number to the agent, and some agents are fine, but few agents directly go to the customer at their doorstep and get the service done. And they are using the services of beauty salon, right? So it should go through them. So that's what is the problem. So in this video, we're going to solve this problem. But before getting started, if you really like my videos, I request you to please subscribe to this channel. So let's jump to the video. So now what I need is I need some way in order so that what we can do is we can find, like for an example, whenever a customer is going to send the phone number, we can just tell them back that this is not allowed, you cannot send the phone number, or somehow that the phone number that the customer is trying to send to the agent, it should not reach to the agent at all. Okay, so that's what we need to do. So to do that, what we can do is you can go to the home, and inside home just search for chat, right? You can go directly to the chat, and inside the chat you can find over here sensitive data rules. Just click on this sensitive data rules and create your own sensitive data rule. The sensitive data rule is used in order to filter the data. Sometimes you don't want the customers to share their card number or something like that, and you want to protect their data from the agents, right? So in that cases, you write a sensitive data rules. Or this is also the valid scenario that I'm representing, that I don't want customer to directly send the phone their phone number to the agent itself. So for that purpose, I'm going to create a new rule, and I'm going to name it as customer can't send phone number, right? So in this, after this, once you have done, make it active, and here you have to provide the regex pattern, right? It should be JavaScript regex pattern. So what I've done is I have created a regex, okay, which is going to filter the text only. So for an example, if you're sending the text, it's perfectly fine. But if you're trying to send a number, phone number or something, it's just going to process that particular record. So I provided the regex, and if it finds the phone number with this, like this regex is usually used to find the phone number or number itself. As soon as it finds the number, it can do two things. It can do the actions. One, either it can remove the complete text itself, or either it can replace it with. So I want to scare them off, like customers trying to send some phone number, I want to scare them off, right? Like they cannot send the phone number, so we can say just you can't send the phone number, you can't send the number, it's against our policy. So that's what I'm going to add the text. Okay, and I'm going to enforce this particular regex pattern to the visitor. Okay, so what's going to happen is, if visitor, that is the customer, if they try to send the SMS with number, right, if they try to send a message with number on the chatbot, it's just going to get replaced with you can't send the number, it's against the policy. Okay, to the visitor. And I'm going to give the priority, and let's save it. Okay, so our data rule is generated. Now I'm going to just cut this off. Let's fill up the form again. Let's start chatting. And now I'm just going to try and send the phone number itself at the start itself. See, you can't send number, it's against the policy. So what's going to happen is, the customer or the agent is never be able to get the number of the customer, right? They will just get the message, you can't send number, it's against the policy. Or you can add something else message as you want to, right? This is if they send the phone number, but if they send test something phone number, it's going to work. So to handle such kind of situation, you have to write regex in that pattern. Regex in such a way that if you are sending any number, every number has a pattern, right? For an example, Indian number usually had +91 at the start and the 10 digits afterwards. So every number has a pattern. So you have to write the regex in that way so that the customer won't be able to send the number at all. Or even you can apply the same for the agent by just going to the sensitive data rule and adding the inside the enforce. You can also add the agent itself so that the particular regex will also be applied to the agent as well. So this is how you can protect and encrypt the data and also help the customer, your customer, which is a saloon right now, okay, to improve the revenue and also avoid this kind of problems at his place. So this is how you can encrypt the data or write a sensitive data rules in communities inside the chatbot. If you found this video helpful, I request you to please subscribe to this channel.